crafty friends, welcome back to Sandy's Creative Studio. So I got my books for my journal and some extra Reader's Digest, and I got another book. I got a Golden Book encyclopedia. So I wanted to show you the books real quick. I absolutely love this book. I love the colors. Now, if I wasn't already using the fabric that I picked out, I would use this. This is so pretty. Those are fall colors. I might have to just keep this book. Let me slide the other ones out of the way. I might have to keep this one until next year with the colors. I mean, I would use these colors. I'd use these pages. Love that. But check this out. This has got some beautiful pages. I know I've had Reader's Digest books before, but they didn't have any nice pictures. Not like these have. I love the pictures in here. Like an elephant. I love it. I hope you guys can see. Let me make sure. Okay, I gotta come down a little bit. Okay. There's some pictures. That's like Grizzly Adams. Wow. The bear is friends with this man. That is so cool. But I don't think I would be that brave. Oh, look, a llama. So anyway, you can see there's some beautiful pages throughout this one. So, putting that one to the side. I'm not using that one. And then there's this. I think that's pretty nice too. Let me flip through this one. Again, it's got that beautiful orange. I love how it has like framed pictures throughout. Okay, there's a picture. It's beautiful. I love what they have on. And there's some other pictures, like I said, with old-fashioned clothing. I love this picture. I saw this and I was like, I'm definitely going to cut that out and use that. So like I said, it's got beautiful pages throughout, different pictures. Setting that one to the side. I believe this is the one I'm going to use because I don't mind covering this up. I really like the other two. I like the patterns on them. This one I wouldn't mind covering up so much. And I will definitely have to do something with that. So it's got just a perfect size for signatures of the size that I like to do. And again, let me show you a few pages. Look at that color. They have beautiful pictures. Okay, I think there's more pictures in the back, but anyhow, you get the idea. There's some nice pictures in here. So I'm going to use this, so I'm sitting it over to the left. And this is the book that I saw when I made my order, and I decided I had to get these books. Besides, I got 3 Reader's Digests to go with it, so I thought that was a really good deal. So it's the Golden Book Encyclopedia. But when I saw this cover, I was like, I gotta have that. That's a nice book. And it even has purple on the inside. I'll be using that. Let's see what year this came out. I always like to know what year they come out. I don't see it there. I thought over here where it said Golden Press, it would give you a date. Oh, I don't know, but it's interesting to me. Here we go. It's 1960. And this book has beautiful colored pages. It's like those books that I have. I have children's dictionaries. It is the same kind of look. But that has little pictures, where this has bigger pictures. Look at that, all these shells. Look look at all these owls. I just love this page. This is my favorite owl here, the barn owl. I think he's beautiful. Love his face. And this one, the horns of the owl. What kind of owl is that? It doesn't tell me what kind of owl that one is. I really love this one. And the otters. I love otters. We've been to the aquarium several times, and I love the otters. And we have 2 really nice aquariums in North Carolina at the beaches. See what I mean about the colors? It's so beautiful. And look at the flowers. Orchids, I'll be using that. Look at the colors there. Pinks. I love pinks. And that is so bright. Love it. I just wanted to show you these books because I just think they're beautiful. And like I said, this is the Golden Book Encyclopedia. This is book 11, if you're interested. So, I'm using this book. It's the one I want. Now, I measured it, and it is 8 by 5.5. So, first thing I need to do is get this out. Go ahead and make sure that that was not glued down. Okay, so I need my knife or my blade. Had everything prepared except for my blade. So I'm going to tear this out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and I'm going to put the signatures in because I'm just not very fast at it. I can do it, but I'm not very fast at it, and it's not pretty. Okay. It's coming apart. Oh, it's because the spine. Oh, I don't want to mess up the spine. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. And I was watching a video and she said the easier way to take the spine off or the gut the book is to stand it up. So we'll see how easy that is. There we go. That is perfect. Now we'll do that on the other side. But I just wanted to show you this way. I don't know if anyone else has seen this way, this method, and I love that. It just makes it so much easier. And that comes right out. Now I have plenty of pictures to work with. Okay, so I have got to do something with the inside. I think I am probably going to, I'm not going to bind. I'm going to put on the fabric. And I wasn't planning on doing this, so let me get a couple of pieces out to, you know what, I have a piece of chipboard I can use. Anyhow, let me get a few other items and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Took me a while to find what I was looking for. I wasn't prepared, but I really want to fix that spine. So next time I come on, I will have it bound in and ready to go so we can just have fun and decorate. Okay, so I got this in a package. I've never seen a package wrapped like that. It had a, it was in an envelope, and it had this as backing. So I thought this is perfect chipboard. So, going to measure this. I actually am going to measure, and I have my ruler. So that is 2 inches. And I don't want to be at 2 inches, so let's see. Maybe we'll do a little bit longer than that. Let me think. Probably 1 5/8. I wonder if that'd be too long. I'll give that a try. I think that's either 5/8 or maybe 3/8. So anyway, let me get this cut down. Oh, I think first thing I want to do is measure the height on this. Oh, I did say it was 8, but it's not quite 8. Actually, it is 7 by 3/8. Let me think. It's not 3/8. Where are we at? Okay, having a brain freeze. 7 5/8. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this down. I'm just going to remove my binding things out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut this off. Let me get a pencil. Oh, I don't want to use that pencil. I use my chalk pencil. I'm going to get my cutter and see how that works with this. Move my glue. So I want to line that up. A little more. There we go. Oh, let's do that again. My blade is getting dull, so I don't know how many times that's going to take. Oh, there we go. I can just tear that the rest of the way. And there was where it was taped to the folder, or envelope, I mean. Okay. Well, that should have been just right. Oh, it is there. Just had to get the right side. Okay. So I need my ruler again. I need to mark that. And I couldn't find my ruler and it was buried. So I know I just buried it again. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, like I said, I need to measure this. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with 1 5/8. I need to mark that. Let's see. Actually, I wonder if that's gonna be too long. There we go. Now let me put a line here. All right, get my cutter. Line her up. Worked. I gotta get a new blade for that. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Couldn't do that again. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to get something to go around it. I know. Let me grab my tape. I'll be right back. It's right here. It's like masking tape, but better. Alright, so, but I don't want to enlarge it, so I'm just going to fix the spine. Because, like I said, I believe that this is just the perfect height and width on the spine for a journal. And I don't want anything too much bigger. The only bad thing about this squirt bottle, it takes a little bit of time to get enough glue out, and when you're filming, it takes a little bit of time. There we go. So let me lay that in here. Perfect. Now I'm just going to rub that for a minute. I don't think my foam folder would work, not with the chipboard. Only it works better with the fabric. Okay, I am going to just wrap this around it, because that will help not only hold this in place, but also give it some strength. Flip it. Oh, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to go on the other side and do the same thing. All right. So, I'll leave that a little long. Okay. A piece of ephemera sticking. Okay, so I just need to cut that off. And there we go. That should give it a little bit more strength. I think I want to go over it one more time just to be sure, because it is really getting kind of worn and flimsy, and I don't want it to be flimsy. Alright, come around this side. There we go. I think that's better. I'm going to make sure it's in the crease as well. There. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So, move that to the side, put this to the side, and I'm going to get out my fabric. I'm glad it came with that chipboard. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to cut off this end, the one we don't need. See if I can tear it off. There we go. That's the white end that's always on the fabric. Alright, so put this here so I can get the measurements. Need a ruler. Okay. So Oh, I got it on centimeters. I was like, what is wrong with this thing? Oh. And on the inside, it measures at 7.5. And that's just too long. I meant 8. You know, it was saying 8 before, and that was just too long. Well, the measurement I got was almost 8. All right, so, excuse me. Let me get a swallow of water. I was trying to film this earlier, and I just kept sneezing, and I couldn't stop. I was like, oh, I need to stop recording. That wasn't good. All right. So 7 and 7.5. So I'm gonna say 7 and 5/8. But my husband said, and I didn't get this before, is once you get your measurement, measure it out 2 inches around each side. So you have enough to make your folds and your kind of like a minored corner. I couldn't say that. All right. So I am going to I need a looking for my So I'm just kind of trying to place this so I have an inch over here on this side. And I think that's all I really need to do. I'm just going to do an inch around the sides and then however much it says on the other. The 2-inch measurement. All right. And this is the size I want here. So I'm just marking this. That's all I'm doing. Now, let me see if I can get this turned the right way. Okay, so what I need is like 5/8. Not 5/8, but 8 and 5/8. You know what I'm doing? I'm just going to go around and do an inch around all. I don't think I need to do 2 inches all the way around. But if I have an inch, that makes more sense to me. Okay, so I made my measurement here. I gotta make these meet. I'm just not a measuring person. I know that I want an inch around. I don't think I need 2 inches around. Let me just connect the ends. Okay, that's where it is. Okay, so I am going to cut this. I'll be right back. I got to get my roller cutter. See if this thing will work for me. I'm going to use this. Let's see. It is working. Yay. I'm so happy that this is working. I thought the blade was bad, but I had a protective cover on it. Okay. The bottom part didn't cut, so do that. There. Well, I like how it worked. Oh, I got one side left to go. I felt so... I was so embarrassed that I could not cut. I was like, what is going on? It's brand new. And it had a protective cover on it. I am not a seamstress. So, you know, I don't sew much. I'm not a seamstress. And I didn't know. There we go. Now, I hope my measuring was good. We're about to find out. Okay, we can make that work. Let me see, Okay, I'm back. So I measured 1 inch all the way around on all sides. That's the easiest way to measure and get it right. Because you want to have enough to like cut your corners out and do what I say is a mitered corner. Okay, so I got my scissors right here. I'm going to probably put that up too far, but I'm just cutting the corners. I line up my book. Okay, to line it up where it lined up and needed to be. I know I watched somebody that said she doesn't cut her corners. And I can't remember how she did it, but she didn't cut her corners out. I don't know. Okay, cut this last piece out over here. And I don't know what her trick was. I'd like to know. I wish I'd saved that video. But this is easy, so I don't know. She was just trying to make it a little easier, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to use my Fabrifix. I like to do the edges first. I'm not sure why, I just do. So I'm starting with the edges. Yeah, okay, making sure you can see too. And I like to add a little extra on the fabric. Okay. And that should fold in nicely. There we go. I wish I had an old credit card or a hotel room key or something. I'll just use my hand. I'm gonna have to get something that I can do that with. Okay, so I'm gonna get the other side here. Same thing, Fabri-Tac. Can you see me? No, I'm gonna pull it over a little better. There we go. Now you can see me. So I have a bad habit of getting out of frame, and I wish you could just say, hey, I can't see. But I don't know, I think I would be way too nervous to do a live. Perfect. Now I need to get a paper towel. I like to use a paper towel to get the excess glue. That one didn't ooze out the way the other one did. Okay. Looks like my top was a little off, but it works. It is an inch. An inch here, and then it looks like I went up. But now I use my ruler and my cutter. But this isn't bad. I'm wondering about that, if I should trim it some. Now that is perfect on that side. Now if I were to cut that, I wonder. I'll just give it some more glue underneath and that'll keep it down. There we go. One side left, the bottom side. That needs more glue up there. That corner doesn't want to stay down. Needs more glue. Okay, now the bottom. And I love this fabric. And then we'll have to decide what to do on the inside. So I haven't really thought that far ahead, because I was going to do the binding today. Now on this one, I think I'm going to trim the corner. That's probably what I should have done on the top one. Just, I'll hold that up and trim it a little. Much better. That is what I should have done here. And I think I'm going to trim this corner the same way. Then I don't have that corner wanting to stick out. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now it probably needs a little more glue. Much better. Okay. all that glue. There, our cover's done. I love it. So now I'm going to have to figure out what to put on the front and figure out the inside and if I want something here. So I am going to go ahead and look around, see what I got, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wasn't sure how I was going to proceed, and then when I found what I wanted to put on the inside, I forgot to turn the phone back on. So this is what I found for the inside. I just love this paper. So I think I marked it. So I got the other side, because I tell you what, a 12-inch goes just right side by side. Okay. Yeah, the sides fit perfect. Check the length here. Maybe a smidge high, so I think I'm going to, glad I double check that. I think I need to come down a little bit more. So it needs to be a little higher than that. Okay, I'll go across right there. So I'm going to lay this to the side, and I am going to bring back my cutter. Make sure it's lined up. Okay. I like that. I'll have to use those in the journal. It's going to be great decoration. Okay, so bring back my book. I think that is perfect. Well, I do have to erase some pencil lines. After I erase some pencil lines, I think it'll look really nice. Should have done this on the back side, which I didn't think about. But yeah, that takes it off nice and easy. But I like having the line to go by because I can't see very good, and sometimes can't even see very good with my glasses on. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm just going to glue it on. Okay. Make sure I don't have any glue goobers. I'm just going to put glue all over. Okay. I think my husband was peeking in, seeing how far off I was before coming out for dinner. But I'm going to finish this, and then in the next video I will show you the decoration, because I want to make sure that I get everything laid out and be a little bit more prepared. Like I said, this was not what I had intended to do, but I really needed to fix that spine. Let's see how it is here, maybe smidge there. So there we go. Now I just need to crease the inside. Now this is where I need my bone folder. Glad I found it. I looked all over last time and it was right there in my cup of tools and paintbrushes and all that good stuff. Okay. Get this side. I'm gonna get that side again a little more, I think. I don't think you can do this too much because you want to train it how to close. So there we go. That's a good start, and I'm really loving this paper. So I hope that you will tune in next time. Like I said, next time we'll be working on the decorations and putting everything all together. So I hope that you like this video. I hope you'll press that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to see what's coming up next. That'll be the next video in the series, the decoration. Thanks, and bye for now.